if the game has already been established for a long time and I am just joining it, I will, of course, ask other people in the world or other people that I might know. There's various wikis online that I will, look up to find out, the best quests and where to find the NPCs, the non-player characters. So basically kind of a mixture of trial and error and, gathering information from other sources.
Good. So you use the chat inside the game?
Oh, yes.
Okay.
I mean, especially if I know people. I'm a fairly social person, and I have no issue with, as long as I've tried to, find the solution myself, putting a call out to, a certain location or an area. Can anybody help me, find this NPC, or can anybody tell me what this particular item is for or whatever. And then usually if you have basically friendly people, someone will respond to you and say, this is where you want to go, or this is what you want to do, or if you do a search, this is what you want to do the search for. And so that works out pretty well. So you find that mostly helpful.
So what if you get stuck and say nobody else is going to help you? So the first thing you do when you get stuck is you put a shout out to the people inside the game?
Well, sometimes. I mean, it depends upon what the issue is. I mean, if it's it's a new quest line, like they've just put out an expansion, you're not going to find anything online. Nobody's probably posted that yet. You can go to a game's forums and look. That takes a lot longer than looking up something like, WoW Wiki or, Alakazam or, whatever other wikis they have. But you can usually say when something's new, has anybody done this quest yet? Can you help me with, where I'm supposed to go or what I'm supposed to do? Or, you get information like price checks on items, just little things like that.
Does it for the most part, those people helpful?
It depends. Again, it depends upon, the server you're on. I have a tendency to try to associate myself in guilds, and those are usually, anytime you have information, that's usually the first go-to is, guild chat and say, because those people are, you're gathered together, they're kind of like your in-game, associates or families or, and so those are the first people you ask. Okay. If there's nobody on in your guild, then you kind of put it out to maybe an area, and then, kind of spread it out farther and farther. In WoW, they have this terrible thing called trade chat, which a lot of people abuse. But, one of the purposes of trade chat was for people to discuss prices on certain items that they're trying to sell in the game. They have other channels, like general chat and everything, where people they ask, where do I find, the turn-in for this, or, and before they had, that was a way to connect with each other in order to go on quests together. I mean, they have certain search engines built into a lot of games now where it makes it a lot easier to do that rather than